Hello again, everybody!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, starting that tag division we mentioned, and the premier athletes once again making their attention known. This time, not having Mark Sterling wrestle.
Yeah, it turns out that he's a bit embarrassed after losing to Sunil Singh in his lucky shirt.
Yes, Tony Nese and Ari Daivari take representing for the tag team here.
And representing, unfortunately, Jeff Jarrett's faction.
Yes, still unofficially total non-stop arseholes.
Yeah. It is the team.
Jeff was busy. In fact, speaking of which, he's busy dealing with Tom Campbell,
So he sent Satnam Singh and Jay Lethal in his stead. Very rare to see Karen Jarrett without Jeff.
I mean, Karen's going to make sure the rest of the team are staying in line while Jeff is absent, clearly.
Satnam completely dressed for wrestling.
Clearly.
Yeah. To be honest, Satnam never looks dressed for wrestling, so...
No, not really. Maybe he's trying to get his own version of the lucky shirt over. Maybe it's the lucky sneakers.
Yeah, I was going to say the lucky Nikes. I don't think he'd wear Jordans. He doesn't strike me as a Jordans guy.
I don't know. I feel like the timings aren't right for there to be any personal beef in basketball there.
Yeah, neither do I. Tony's taking the early advantage in the tag tournament. Well, not tag tournament, sorry, the tag match. Gotta think he has eyes on the tag tournament, though.
Yes, you got I feel like the commission definitely, though they're not set in stone how the tag tournament's going to work, that you got to think this will play a factor in that.
Yes, and hopefully Satnam Singh does not appear in it, but we never know.
There is a chance.
Tony Nese tried to outpower the Giant, paid off about as well as you'd expect.
Yes, for two functional cruiserweights in the representatives of the premier athletes.
You say functional, I say literal. There's a frog splash.
I don't know if Tony Nese has put mass on, but
I know he
basically
was.
Still cruiserweight.
Yeah,
yes.
I think light heavyweight at most.
Yes.
Ari
Daivari very much still cruiserweight.
A double choke slam with Jay Lethal. That's an interesting one. Yeah, that's even more.
Yeah, then a 3D.
Modified version. I mean, to be fair, Team 3D were numerous times TNA Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, dipping into that TNA history again. As much as Jeff might be fighting it, there is a lot of TNA history in this team.
I mean, we look at in the ring, we have, Jay Lethal, former X Division champion, former tag team champion, I believe, with Consequences Creed.
That sounds right, yeah.
I believe he teamed up with them at the time. Consequences Creed, of course, now Xavier Woods. Karen Jarrett, who is Kurt Angle's ex-wife, another TNA legend. You have Sanjay Dutt, who is the first person to win a championship in the company in India.
Pig shoulder breaker.
That was the X Division championship. He won against Low Key. A lot of history with TNA.
Do we have to bring up Loki?
Unfortunately, we kind of do, because it's the most major accomplishment. There's the 3D again.
Yeah, good double teams.
So you gotta think, Lethal's leading that tag team Instinct.
Yeah, definitely the bigger experience. Torture Rack now. Onto the bigger man.
Yeah, gotta think that's gonna be painful for Tony Nese trying to hold that weight above your head.
Yeah, I assume that's why he had to drop it. It's a lot of mass to keep balanced up there.
Indeed. And you gotta think, Jeff Jarrett definitely wants this faction to be his most successful faction. Considering he's had like 15.
Well, his actual most successful faction he's barely been a part of.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
We not talking about the fact that Jeff Jarrett was technically part of the Bullet Club?
No, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about how he was also a member of the Outsiders. The
Jeff Jarrett finds
cruiserweights
his
lifting
way
the
into
super
everything.
up.
Yeah. And now turning their attention to Jay Lethal as the referee is distracted with the count.
Yeah, Ori Davari trying to find his home ever since the disbandment of the Truth Busters. I think that was their name.
Was it? No, I think it was Trust Busters.
Trust Busters, my bad. Truth Busters was Trent
yeah,
Beretta. My bad.
it was a you know, the joke was they were all trust fund babies. That was the.
Yes, with Slim J, Sonny Kiss, Parker Bordeaux, and Jeeves, formerly VSK.
It was some choices. Double chokeslam again.
It was interesting. Where misstep for the team there. Looked like Lethal was going to go top rope, and Satnam prevented it.
Yeah, like they wanted to set up for something else and then change their mind. Will that opening be enough for the other team to capitalize? No, not quite.
I'm just glad Jeff Jarrett's not throwing tortillas at people again. There's the magic carpet ride, as I believe it used to be called. Only a 2, though.
Is Aria Davari also a Prince Amin?
No, but I remember his theme or finisher was called that. It is weird. I don't know why they insisted on that.
I wonder why.
Lethal trying to capitalize on Tony, gets thrown to the other side of the ring by Ari to give Tony time to breathe.
Yeah, both sides taking the time to recover.
Yeah, drop kick down to the basement, followed by a rapid set of strikes there by Tony Nese.
Yeah, rapid rush. Series of Muay Thai style knees to the head. The PK goes for the cover.
It's only a 2.9. Satnam was too focused on Ari there.
He was still focused on Ari and he was slow to get in the first place. Jay Lethal showing that he's still got plenty of energy. And a drop kick to the back of the head.
The Lethal tags in Satnam. Abdominal stretch going into a pump handle slam, misses it.
Yeah, pump handle escaped out of the back.
Neck breaker from the not legal man. Nese gets the 450.
450 to the back of Satnam, but Tony Nese is exhausted. Back
But he
to
can
that
still pick up a
rack.
Satnam. Satnam able to reach for the rope though.
Yeah, a bit of help from Jay as well.
Throws Ari down. Both men go for Ari. Ari evades.
Tony Nese seemed to like that. Off the rope. Just in with the shoulder.
Indeed, and a tag into Ari. Impressive strength from the cruiserweights.
Yeah, Tony showing it off.
I don't blame him, he's chiseled.
Setting it up for the running knee from Davari.
Gets met with punches though.
Yeah, measured strikes to the top of the head.
Yeah, and I think this is where Satnam is going to excel at a much slower pace. The heavier you are, the taller you are, you have to put a lot more momentum into your strikes.
Yeah, slow pace, heavy strikes. It's definitely be getting the comfort zone of the bigger man.
Indeed. I have received word Tom Campbell has been hit in the face with a tortilla by Jeff Jarrett. God damn it, Jeff. God damn.
We're told the video is being uploaded to TikTok as we speak.
Yeah, we are being told that it'll be backstage video by Nicholas and Matthew Jackson. Who knows?
Are we also obliged by whatever
No.
legal things? Okay, good.
No, we're not obliged by the EVPs.
To say they don't have any power here as well, do they?
No. I hear there's a portal to the multiverse that is completely dominated by the EVPs. It's called reality. Kinda sucks, not gonna lie.
It's getting better.
That doesn't say much.
It's actually a storyline now.
Shout out to the Macho Man.
Yeah, hail to the king.
You know, Jay Lethal knows a little bit about being a macho madness.
There's a little bit about being quite a few things.
True, like being I was going to say a two-time champion. I was going to say probably two about the same time.
Yes, Ring of Honor world and television champions.
Indeed, one of the only men to do it, if I'm not mistaken.
At the same time, I think so, yes.
The pool is very thin. Super kick there onto Tony Nese. Make the most of your time before the ref starts to count.
Jay Lethal also known for styling and profiling.
Lethal deciding to watch up close.
Yeah, just I don't know, encouraging him to get out instead of actually physically getting involved.
Beautiful modified German.
Dragon suplex.
Which is a modified German.
It is, but I generally waited to see how you would call it.
I forgot the name, but technically I can refer to its technicals.
Another running knees. Jay in to break it up this time.
Signing with a clubbing blow to the back. Tony Nese is
Dot
breaking up. Dot trying to get in the ring.
Dot just bothering the ref, letting the all the men just scrap and fight it out. Jay is the only one left standing.
Yeah, you would be forgiven for forgetting Dot is a really talented wrestler, considering he doesn't wrestle at this point. What is he planning, though? He is crouching by the apron. That is concerning to me.
It's a lot of height for a power bomb. Jackknife cover.
Well, it's not a jackknife cover, but I know what you mean.
Jackknife, cover.
Yeah. Key grammatics. That is the slowest running the ropes I've ever seen.
I don't know that it is.
Here, it definitely is.
Oh yeah, here. Our version of the Great Khali wasn't that bad.
Our version of the Great Khali at least can run the ropes fast. There's
3D.
a 3D again. Can Tony Nese join the Wall of Fame that includes Chris Sabin in kicking out of a 3D?
Vertical suplex.
That is the question I have, but they've never been able to capitalize.
Yeah, they've not had the position to cover afterwards. Hail to the king. Arya just gets out of the way.
Yeah. No macho madness for Ari. Just a giant strike there from Ari.
Off the ropes, both sides. Running knee.
Trying to return the favor. There's a frog splash pinfall. Sanjay once again interfering.
Yeah, getting the attention of the referee. Choke slam onto Nice.
Super kick in return. Ari now the standing man.
Are you trying to get Satnam Singh out of the equation?
I'm going to be honest, I'm surprised Satnam didn't hit the ref on the way there.
Long stall on this vertical suplex onto the big man.
Knees
Hell of a
holding.
show
Knees just showed how to do it.
Yeah, hell of a show of strength from Tony Nese.
Satnam wants in. Davari tries to say no. Nice closes it off.
Yeah, double underhook fought out of, but elbow to the forehead.
A super drop kick to the back.
Flying in like a missile, super kicks, takes down Nice, cover.
And he's done it.
Yeah, Satnam Singh able to
And some cartwheels.
and some cartwheels to show off from Lethal. But yeah, Satnam Singh able to stop Davari from breaking up that cover.
I'm sorry, those cartwheels just completely threw me off. I'm not certain. I've seen a man cartwheel as much as Lethal in recent history. Credit to the team there. Satnam Singh and Jay Lethal able to win it for total non-stop arseholes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a long time ago in a universe not far away, there was a tournament And there were some losers to the tournament. So you know
Yes.
what time it is.
So quite a while back on here on the channel, we did a G1 style tournament with WWE wrestlers, and as well as having ultimate winners, we did end up having 2 ultimate losers.
Yes.
So
Here they are, competing for the Loserweight Championship. The title in wrestling you don't want to win.
and yeah, we even when it happened, we were talking about how, as far as the women's division went, the losers that came up were very surprising.
Yes. And the current champion, the reigning and begrudgingly defending Cora Jade, yet to find any salvation.
Yes, she's had multiple attempts to try and get rid of it so far.
It is Rusev, Bianca Belair, and Cora Jade. The loser will begrudgingly accept the Loserweight Championship.
Yep. The person pinned will be crowned as with the title. The person doing the pinning will be granted immunity from the belt.
Yeah, they never have to see it ever again. It's a relief, really. So, I think the benefit here for Cora is they don't need to be pinned.
Yes, I think that might be the biggest saving grace for Cora.
Yes, Cora has kind of been handed a pretty substantial pass from the division if they can capitalize on it.
Yes, we do have to mention that they also were crowned it in a multi-person match where they were knocked unconscious. So
Yes, and then fought Sangha. Lost to Sangha. Good old Sangha Mahan.
Again,
So that's his name.
pretty sure it's not Sangamaha.
I'm gonna keep going a bit, because why not? Rusev and Bianca Belair, quite well-known champions. Rusev, former United States champion, I believe 2-time.
At least, yeah.
And Bianca Belair, I mean, do we need to go back to the first WrestleMania main evented by 2 black women?
I mean, we don't.
We don't, because that's the fact of life. A lot higher credit than competing for the loserweight, but alas, this is the world.
For those who don't want to go back and watch it, or you're not quite the loseriest of losers were Alexa Bliss and Kenta, so
Yeah,
really was a strange set of results.
Kenta was a very weird pick for you.
Yeah.
Like, wait, who actually picked Bianca and Rusev? I know I totally picked Bianca.
I don't I wouldn't have picked Bianca. I don't remember who picked Rusev.
I feel like it might be me.
I think they might both have been your picks.
I think perhaps, in a cruel sense of irony, this is a me versus random.
Like, I think Alexa might have been your pick as well.
Alexa definitely was my pick.
I think I picked Kenta. I generally don't remember.
You definitely picked Kenta. I would not have picked Kenta. I would have kept Hideo Utami.
I don't think that would have helped.
I don't think it would have made it worse. The 2 women gonna suplex. Rusev nailed it.
Bianca trying to capitalize, though, off of that.
Yeah, Rusev realizing he doesn't need to break the pin.
Yeah. You don't get immunity from not winning, but you also don't get given the dubious distinction of being the ultimate loser.
I gotta think Rusev's gonna be the submission expert here with the accolade.
Yes, but, there isn't a lack of submission game by any stretch of the imagination. In Bianca Belair, at least. I don't know that much about Cora. I haven't been watching NXT.
Cora doesn't really do submissions. To be honest, they do many pinfalls. Cora Jade, of course, Miss Bron Breakker. So there's a fact for you.
Steiner in training.
Yes, it's the reserve Steiner.
The ropes. Spear. Cover. Rusev gonna let it happen.
Rusev more than happy to allow it.
Yeah, just, doesn't want to be the loser. Not everyone is desperate for immunity.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the multiverse is wide. The odds of Rusev getting another shot, not the highest.
Rusev following in there, cutting off whatever Cora had
submission.
planned. Accolade locked in.
Too close to the ropes, though. Cora's feet right under the rope. Senior referee Brad Maddox realizing it.
DDT right on Rusev's head. Bianca looking to capitalize. Cora going for the pin.
Only a 1 on Rusev.
Yeah, I feel like Rusev might be the hardest to pin out of the lot.
Yeah, I definitely think he's used to a lot more, I don't want to say damage, but you know what I mean.
Well, nothing else. It's much bigger and broader shoulders. It's a lot harder to keep them down.
I mean, Bianca might be able to do it quite well, to be fair. Remember, Bianca did pick up Otis. Speaking of Bianca, she is definitely busted open.
Yeah, a bit of a crimson mask. That's going to make things more difficult. Series of standing switches. Cora breaking it up. Accolade now. Cora just doesn't want to have the belt anymore. Doesn't need the immunity.
Yeah, Cora accepts the reality.
Suplex.
Into a gorilla press.
But getting reps in on Cora.
Cora kicked in the back by Rusev. Rusev double axe handle onto Bianca, trading of blows.
Maybe not the best situation to be in if you're Cora, but able to get her the best of it.
That's what we call commentator's curse.
Yes, it happens a lot with me.
Yeah. You say the exact wrong thing at the exact wrong time.
Yeah, butterfly here.
Yeah, nice butterfly lock. Very uncommon technique from Bianca. In terms of winning percentage.
Yeah, but you know what? Fits her well. I will say that.
I mean, yes.
Butterfly lock, I could see it.
I could definitely see it. A spasm there from Cora.
Yeah, trying to decide what the better opponent is.
Yeah, decided spinning in a circle was the right idea. Interesting tactic. Rusev misses the blow, gets slapped in the chest, gets thrown to the ground.
Women double teaming Rusev again. No, yeah, that one was worth letting sit.
Yeah, that one definitely was worth letting sit.
Standing drop kick sends Rusev to the side, out to the outside.
This is not CJ. This is not the Rusev love triangle.
This isn't yet another Rusev love
triangle. This is not Lana and Summer Rae.
Or Lana and Dolph Ziggler.
Or Lana's new name and Nick Nemeth.
Or Lana and Bobby Lashley.
Or Lana and Leo Rush, as it could have been.
They did this storyline so many times, it was garbage every single one.
It's almost as if no one gave a crud about Lana's love affairs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
air raid crash.
Nasty blow to the back of the head.
Jumping into the air raid crash, giving more weight to momentum behind it.
There's the finishing move, the kiss of death.
KOD looks for the cover.
Not enough.
It's not enough to keep Rusev down. Looking for another Cora now.
Nails it twice. Could be going for it again.
Cora fights out.
Beautiful final cut there.
Yeah, final cut or Eye of the Hurricane, depending on who you ask.
Or the Eye of the Final Cut, if you're crazy. Jumping Bulgarian headbutt.
Or able to take control again. Super kick from Bianca on the knees.
Double axe handle. Rusev trying to take control. Boots to Bianca there.
Yeah, strikes flying in all directions.
Goro clinging on.
Trading blows. Forearm for forearm. Big boot. Drop kick. Rusev,
Uranagi.
There's more of a
Yeah,
suplex,
I realized after I said it.
Yeah, almost like a two-bone suplex. Or an exploder, maybe.
I wouldn't go as far as Exploder.
I don't know, it was pretty quick. I didn't really
fully
register it.
It's kind of like a halfway. It was like a spinning sun rudder.
Big boot into Bianca and then through Cora into Bianca.
Yeah, the noggins collide. There's the final cut. You can tell we are talking to different people. Quite a few close calls onto Rusev. That's the stop. Accolade.
Bianca's now to set.
The pin happened.
The bell was rung, but
Cora lost. They're still going.
Because it decided it's elimination.
Yeah, I guess Cora Jade is keeping the title. Rusev is exempt.
I suppose this is just for
entertainment.
Entertainment, or I guess here is these were your two ultimate losers. Neither of them, both of them are looking for a win.
Yeah, both of them want to see who is the ultimate loser here. Rusev's happy either way, I think.
Yeah, Rusev getting the immunity.
Very unorthodox.
Bianca looking to follow Rusev out, doesn't want to take the count out. But both competitors now blown up, might be regretting carrying this on.
Yeah, I'm not really certain why they've continued, but Brad Maddox's discretion, I still cannot tell you what it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a suplex, and it's a big one at that.
There's the KOD.
Referee.
Well, there's the ultimate loser, I guess, at the tournament.
Bianca getting a little bit of payback, I guess. Bit of more momentum back. Not getting the immunity, as it was Rusev that got the first fall, but...
I mean, both of them are happy, I guess. So congratulations to the both of them. The ultimate loser is still Cora Jade? Question mark? So I've got bad news for you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, we did say the title was Who's Here, right?
Yes, we go to the portal, ask it who's here, and whoever shows up gets the title shot. But that doesn't mean I have to be happy. That doesn't mean I have to be happy that Cheeseburger is here.
Well, why? Cheeseburger, beloved Ring of Honor homegrown talent.
Supposedly big in Japan.
Indeed. And coming out is the third member of the Rascals in lieu of Leslie's signing to NXT. It is Myron Reed. Has been very outspoken, teamed with talents like Rich Swann. Exciting. Husky Harris.
Well, everyone has to start somewhere.
Beano. Very 2000s. Which is amazing considering he wasn't there. The Hatfields return! Ladies and gentlemen, Dasher came last week, came close to winning it, and his younger brother Boomer He's looking to compete.
Yeah, I don't know why Lucha Baseball has suddenly graced and become part of our universe, but here we are.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I like the Hatfields. Very nice guys. Boom's very respectful.
Johnny Hungy, John Silver here.
AKA the guy from the Anna J meme.
Yes.
I think that's what he's more so known as by like people who have no clue what wrestling
Yeah, people
is.
who don't know about wrestling know John Silver from that one meme about being creepy with a girl, and that girl was Anna J.
Yeah. The 90s have called. It is the new generation's Battle Cat.
In yet
Very
another
funky.
attempt of them trying to make a superhero-like character and failing miserably.
Very funky. Great pose. Doing the nya. Wrestling legend Killer Kowalski. As I live and breathe, I never expected Killer Kowalski. This is
Yes,
the man
the-
who trained many talented people, Triple H being one of the star students. You could argue.
The multiversal portal does not give a shit about time.
Or if you're even a wrestler.
Yes, somehow winning the title last week. Tyson Fury here, looking to defend it.
Yeah, he is a Who's Here Championship champion. He has not been very happy about the pinfall requirements.
Yeah,
To which
but-
we said, tough.
Yes, the Multiversal Commission did not allow changing of rules in spite Tyson Fury's request.
Yes, we were not indeed holding a boxing tournament for it, thank you very much. Very eclectic lot, we say this every time, but I feel like this lot is even more eclectic.
Yes, from some of the strangest masks in wrestling to some of the weirdest sized
Coolest.
bodies.
Coolest mask in wrestling. I actually like that mask.
I assume we mean the baseball.
Yes, I was assuming you were referring to the baseball.
Well, I like they're both like relatively strange, but the baseball is at least good.
It's cool. It's a nice idea. I like it, to be honest. It's very Chikara. Yeah,
It is.
Husky Harris, of all people, a man
Big
who,
swinging neck baker from Husky Harris, in fact.
who I believe never won a single championship.
No, I mean he wasn't around for all that long.
He might have actually no. He might have been a tag champ actually with McGillicuddy.
Maybe. I don't really remember much about the new necklaces.
Yeah, because Curtis Axel was Michael McGillicuddy, right? Because from this
Yeah.
point on, from now on, from this day, they will know the genesis of McGillicuddy.
Yes.
So I think maybe they won tag gold. I can't remember. I'd have to actually like go back to a bad time in wrestling to acknowledge it.
Armbar, center of the ring on Cheeseburger. Please tap Cheeseburger off.
Really don't like Cheeseburger, do you?
I don't understand why people love Cheeseburger.
Because he's just amazing. He's a nice guy.
He's too nice of a guy, if you ask me.
You, of all people, don't like nice guys, huh?
I like actual nice guys. Something about Cheeseburger rubs me the wrong way.
I think you just give him too little credit. You know, Cheeseburger is world famous.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he changed his name to world famous CB. Tell me that's not an egotistical move.
This is wrestling.
And?
In what part of wrestling is there no ego?
I didn't say no eagle, but there's a difference between having
No,
an
I
ego and
didn't
being
say
egotistical.
eagle either. I said ego, not eagle. I can confirm to you, Jack Swagger is not backstage.
You don't know that.
I do. Trust me, I check. You should see the booby traps for that and the rabbit.
Which rabbit?
Just a Gabriel. That rabbit. Not to be
Okay.
confused with Paul London. Beautiful roll up by Boomer there. Goes with the pin. on CB would have made you a very happy man.
Yes, it would.
You gotta think, Boomer Hatfield. You know, I hate bringing up the tag division when it's, you know, not a tag match, but, you know, we had Dasher.
Cover on Battlecat after the power driver from Killer Kowalski, only just able to kick out.
I was just saying, you gotta feel like Boomer and Dasher maybe have eyes on the tag team division.
Yeah, you certainly think they'd want to get involved, roll up onto the champion.
You know, they've had differences and rivalries, but blood is thicker than water, as they say.
I mean, there's probably a few people who wouldn't mind in this match wouldn't mind seeing some tag action.
Yeah, Cheeseburger, for instance.
Yeah, Cheeseburger. I was thinking John Silver.
You just wanted to ignore Cheeseburger. It's okay.
We were talking earlier about the potential of Husky Harris in the tag team. Like,
there's a roll up again on Battlecat.
Only a 2.
I believe Husky had FCW tagged gold with his brother, but not WWE tag.
I imagine at some point.
I remember them holding it. There's a picture of them with their dad.
Yep.
It's a very unusual division, this. Killer Kowalski is a veteran powerbomb to Myron Reed.
Series of strikes breaking through the guard of Husky Harris from the champion.
Yeah,
no eliminations as we get relatively deep into the match.
And Tyson Fury, actually, unlike the match where he won the title, getting involved a lot more.
Yeah, his strategy in the first match was to, you know, pick his spots, and this he's you know, getting into the thick of it.
But look, as we say that, there he is.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
Bringing the strategy back.
Happens to me as well.
Happens to the best of us.
Indeed it does. Double drop kick there onto Husky. And some Muay Thai kicks. Battlecat knocking out Tyson. Silver go for the crossface. Cheeseburger breaks it up. Hatfield eliminates Reed.
Yeah, first elimination of the match.
And Myron has collapsed.
Series of strikes, punches from the heavyweight boxer to Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger not even really being a lightweight.
Cheeseburger being Cheeseburger weight. There's a backstabber.
High backstabber, basically hitting the neck.
Kicks right to the face of Tyson. Roll up on to Battlecat. Battlecat nearly eliminated.
Yeah, almost the second elimination with that roll up.
Would have been pretty impressive for Boomer. No,
Yeah,
Dasher had a very good elimination in his run for the title.
Couple good ones. Buzzsaw kick to Husky there from Silver. Pair of clothesline sandwich, Boomer.
Yeah. I'm under the knowledge that if Boomer wins, he will be the lightest USA champion in history.
Most likely. We have had a few cruiserweights win it, but
I think Boomer is very, very low on that weight scale.
I imagine Cheeseburger probably the same, honestly. But honestly, there might be a benefit to it. One of our longest rating champions was only Lorcan, so...
That is true, but only Lorcan's only Lorcan. Boomer, second elimination on John Skyler.
Takes off John Silver. Johnny
Why did I
not
say
hungry
Skyler?
enough. I don't know. Johnny not hungry enough for this match.
John Skyler is a wrestler, just not that wrestler.
Close call to Killer Kowalski.
Yeah,
My words
Boomer,
are not coming out today.
neither are mine, don't worry. Boomer with 2 eliminations so far.
Yeah, the only 2 of the match.
Yeah, you gotta think Dash is gonna be happy with Boomer's performance.
Yeah, I mean both men had good performances. We have a claw.
Cheeseburger.
Claw takes out Cheeseburger.
Maybe not though.
I mean the bell rang. No, he's still in it. No, there he goes.
He's not. Cheeseburger getting eliminated by Killer Kowalski.
Yeah, thinking better of starting to
Roll
start
up. There's
an
a roll
actual
up. Husky's
fight.
out. Husky's out.
Husky's out. We're down to 4.
Battle
Yeah,
Cat,
Cheeseburger-
Killer Kowalski.
Cheeseburger thinking better of starting an actual shoot fight with Killer Kowalski.
He's got Killer in his name for a reason.
Yep.
There goes Boomer.
Knockout. Straight knockout punch from the boxing champion.
Okay, Boomer.
Boomer had a good showing, but he's a boxing champ for a reason.
Yeah, I think Boomer just put in the weight division. There's reasons for boxing having weight divisions, folks.
Yes. It is very dangerous otherwise.
Yeah, Boomer eliminated.
Another straight. I don't think that was quite a knockout. And another
one.
Piling up the bodies as the champion. Battlecat up first.
Kowalski up second.
Kowalski a little smarter than Battlecat there.
Battlecat suplex to Killer Kowalski onto Boomer.
Yeah, Boomer now just being an obstacle.
Okay, Boomer. It's the only time I can say it ironically. Kick to Killer Kowalski.
I think that's non-ironically, but okay.
I mean, technically, it's both.
Kinda.
The joy of double meanings, double axe handle onto Tyson. Backslide from Battlecat.
Looking for the quick pin.
Oh my god, Battlecat's eliminated Killer Kowalski.
It's
what a world we live in.
And we are down to Battlecat and Tyson Fury. Will Tyson Fury retain or will Battlecat win the title?
Of all the people. Did you
of
think
all the
Battlecat-
people.
Did
Roll
you
up.
think Battlecat 1, 2.
From the
Oh
Frankensteiner.
my god.
Battlecat is now your Who's Here champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had some weird champions. We had a man who was made of grass. But Battlecat.
I'm trying to remember if Grassman even won it, but I know he was here.
He was here, but ladies and gentlemen, your winner, unbelievably, surprisingly, through God knows what voodoo, is Battlecat. Here's your bro.
Is it better or worse than Mr. Peanut winning it?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to confirm Random is not a better booker than us.
Or at least we hope so.
Because this is us trying to prove what a tag team match should be. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we start with one of, I think, the best modern wrestlers on the planet, Johnny Gargano. I know I've had my differences with the man interfering in our tournaments, but I couldn't resist. I could.
I mean, this isn't the way. This is DIY Gargano. Clearly, it's much better.
Yeah. And no one will survive. Straight up, one of my favorite wrestling shirts in my wardrobe belongs to Johnny Wrestling / Tommaso Ciampa. And I see that you decided to bring New Japan to the occasion.
Yes, and I'm glad that you specified bringing New Japan to the equation.
Because I know you.
This is not really based off what they've been doing recently.
Well, they're coming for you. They're coming for you.
Weirdly, neither of the teams coming out together.
Yeah. I believe that the tournament advisors of the tag divisions have said, we're working on it.
Okay.
Technical hiccups, if you will. But the theme's so good, you had to hear it a second time. Tommaso Ciampa and Carl Anderson starting things off. We talk about the tag team division, and quite prolific tag teams here.
Yeah, dude, two very high quality tag teams.
DIY, of course, former NXT tag team champions, beating the Revival.
Yeah, in a very impressive feud.
And Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, former TNA tag team champions. I believe one-time Raw tag team champions as well.
They've definitely had at least one WWE tag team reign, and obviously several IWGP heavyweight tag reigns as well.
If I'm not mistaken, they were doctors at the time.
I remember this feud, and I think it was against the New Day.
Yes, and I believe that was when they were champs. They were still doing it. Or something
think that
else juvenile.
I think they definitely had a reign during that time. I think they had more than one in WWE. They're gonna have to Google the Good Brothers.
Indeed. Meanwhile, we have Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, both very good independent wrestling. Just good singles competitors. Amazing teamwork that they've also done in their time. Speaking of that, double enziguri. We only need to go back to the hard-hitting feud back at NXT. Gargano and Ciampa pretty much defining NXT for a time.
Yeah, they have in fact had 2 Raw Tag Team Championship wins.
There's the Magic Killer.
Yeah, killing some magic.
Bit early for the Magic Killer, but hey, who am I to judge?
Get as many of them as you can.
It's a very efficient move. Not a lot of setup for it.
It's pretty easy to get into a magic killer, so it's something you can hit plenty of times if needs be.
Yeah, you can also hit it as a counter, to be fair. Like if someone's running at you towards the ropes, you can kind of bounce them on the ropes, then have the other person catch.
Bigger man fighting off. DIY.
Do we need to say the singles accolades of the DIY team? Because I think that's worth stating. Both former NXT champions in their own right. Gargano beating, I believe it was Adam Cole, to gain the vacant title.
It has been a while, but yeah,
Tommaso
several.
Ciampa beating, I want to say, who was Gargano?
Probably. I mean, definitely for at least one of the reigns.
Yeah, at least one of them. Gargano, also a former North American champion. At least he was the inaugural. No, he wasn't the inaugural. Sorry, that was Adam Cole.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fixed. Caught it just before. Thank God. But, the accolades are very well documented. Ciampa also nearly claimed the United States Championship.
Yeah, I mean, there is. I mean, not in comparison, but there is no shortage of singles gold. There is certainly singles gold on the Good Brothers side as well.
Of course, Carl Anderson was a single star prior to the formation of the Good Brothers.
And even more recently, we're having a run as the Never Openweight champion.
Yes, which he lost to Hikuleo. I believe it was Hikuleo.
I don't think I watched this year's Wrestle Kingdom, so
Yeah, I'm pretty certain Hikuleo was the one who was feuding with at the time, because the signing was happening with WWE.
yes, he had the Never Openweight championship whilst being signed to WWE.
Yes, it was definitely Hikuleo. I hate pronouncing his name. There's the Magic Killer.
Yes, it's either Hikuleo or Hikuleo. They do use both.
I'm kind of amazed by how Gargano's tights seemingly shift sides.
Just the smiley face randomly jumping around, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a smiley. It's more so an apoplectic face.
Apathetic.
Yeah, it's confused. Luke Gallows, less single success in his time. He's had many runs.
Gallows pole. Ciampa having to break it up, but the referee calling it off. This is referee stoppage for the Good Brothers.
Yeah, I think Ciampa jumped in just to show less damage to Gargano.
And make sure things don't get worse.
Yeah, I believe Ciampa's tending to Gargano now. We'll have to provide updates, but congratulations to the Good Brothers. They're going to be very happy with that going into the tag division. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we discussed the losers of the tournament. Now it's time for the winners.
That's the G1 we did a long time ago. The winners now competing in a number 1 contenders match for Killshot's World Championship.
Indeed, and you gotta think that Drew McIntyre is thirsty to come out the gate and win. Meanwhile, Dakota Kai, winner of the women's half of the G1, representing Damage Control.
Yeah. Interestingly, almost coming full circle with this is Dakota Kai was my pick and Drew McIntyre was yours.
Indeed, we'll see whose pick will win overall. Obviously, I have my money on Drew McIntyre in this contest. It's not to shame Dakota Kai, it's just he's the Scottish psychopath for a reason.
Trading blows early on.
It's never going to be a strength versus speed matchup here. McIntyre's strength very well documented.
Yeah,
Well,
both
his lethal kick.
I was gonna say both very proficient in the striking game, especially with kicks involved. Dakota Kai, former leader of Team Kick.
That's fair. Drew McIntyre, the second ever and shortest reigning Universal Champion. No, sorry, World Heavyweight Champion. I keep forgetting that the belt is no longer Universal.
No, I think the shot as ever Universal is still, unfortunately.
Yeah, they got rid of the WWE Championship, I believe.
They combined the Universal and the WWE for the now Unified World Championship. They dropped the Universal.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then there's the Heavyweight Championship, which is
now by Damian Priest.
Yes, I was gonna say a worse big gold belt. Yes.
I still like the design, to be fair.
Yes.
Say what you want about WWE, the fact that they're not homogenizing the damn belts is a nice sight.
Well, at least not in the same way they used to.
Looking at you, Tag Division.
Although the new tech belt's on. Much better.
I like them, to be honest.
I have mixed feelings about them.
Like the SmackDowns. I'll say that.
I think I remember the SmackDowns being the better of the two.
Yeah, it just looks cleaner. The World one looks strange considering its shape. There was a kick to the top of the head.
Yeah, axe kick. PK. Running penalty kick into the cover. Only getting a 1.
But it doesn't make you happy. It's not
No.
a Takeshi.
Fortunately, no Kakeshi's here today. We may see a Glasgow kiss, which is about as close as we'll get. Series of Kawada kicks.
And there's the Stram vertical suplex dropping Kai.
Elbow to the face.
Drop kick
avoided.
dodged.
Going after the shoulder.
I think McIntyre has renewed vigor after losing the Universal title thanks to a interfering chick magnet Phil Brooks Punk.
Sure.
That is what it stands for.
Big suplex to the outside.
Sends Kai to the outside. McIntyre not exactly a solely ring performer.
Both competitors knowing how to bend the rules. Roll-up won't do you anything on the outside. There's a 20 count here in MBW.
And they get in by 12. Big boot by Kai.
White noise. Shout out to Sheamus.
And Finley. Can't forget David in the back. Goes for the kicks in the corner, does Dakota Kai. Looking for momentum. Continues with the kicks.
Yeah, we mentioned the leader of Team Kick showing off those proficient feet.
Itaya in the ropes though.
Yeah. Long body of McIntyre proving beneficial there.
To the jawbreaker. Kai with the double kick. Gets elbowed in the head.
Off the ropes.
Rob toe hold. Topples the bigger man like a piece of lumber. Say what you want, but McIntyre's face ain't gonna look pretty. Future shock.
Dragging him away for the ropes.
There's the awareness of McIntyre, only a 2 though.
Yeah,
Off with the feet shock.
might have taken too long getting into it.
Kick to the back of the knee.
Yeah, just jelly legging. Penalty kick. Both competitors up. Roll up again. We'll do nothing on the outside.
I think it's just trying to perhaps generate some distance.
Both in on 13 and 14 respectively.
Jawbreaker.
Ropes.
Single leg drop kick. Forced over to the belly for the momentum.
Trading strikes, kicks, and punches. Super kick.
Keeps McIntyre down. The quick flurry of offense is helping.
Now true to Kai's shoulder.
Shoulder tackle. Meeting of the minds in the middle.
Bit of a collision from the potential #1 contenders. TNA kick.
Another roll up in the ropes though.
Standing drop kick.
Goes for the jaw again.
Yeah, been hitting a few of those jawbreakers.
Perhaps loosening it up for the Claymore.
One of the greatest moves created by accident.
Thanks to leather pants.
Mm-hmm.
There's a white noise.
Avalanche variation.
Second rope. Let days, putting Kai in the middle.
Off the ropes again.
Single leg again.
You got to imagine the amount of energy coming out of that kick, considering it's forcing Kai over.
Beautiful Canadian Destroyer modified into a backstabber.
Yeah, I believe we mentioned this during the tournament. That was the chiropractor, and Dakota Kai is your #1 contender.
Kai able to just capitalize. It means that Kai will be facing Killshot coming up. Killshot gonna have to keep eyes on the challenger there. And Drew definitely gonna be disappointed, I believe. But ladies and gentlemen, we have had quite the showing today. We've seen the tag team division ramp up. We've seen Dakota Kai gaining her, her place #1 contender. And we've also seen Battle Cat of all blinking people from the Who's Here Championship.
Yes, and Cora continuing to be the biggest loser.
But the question will be, will they be able to hold on to their championships or not in the case of, Cora Jade? And will Killshot be able to give his first defense of the MPW Championship? Only time will tell.
We'll have that match. We'll have the Never Openweight Championship match.
Indeed, I believe Shane Taylor and Wardlow going 1-on-1. That's going to be a match for the ages, I imagine.
It has the potential to blow people away, and I think some other people have also been taking a look at that belt as well. So that division's really heating up.
It is, but for now, this has been Mr. Egg, and this has been my co-host Alex. And we're going to be wishing you a wonderful day.
Ta-ra.
Take care.